Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Drew. Today we're going to continue with our hall tree build. And what I've done previously is I've pre-drilled some of the pocket holes, and I'll insert the video that shows how we did that. But for now, let's just kind of take a look at the things that we have prepared for us and what we're going to do today. All right, as you can see, we have our top piece, which is the piece all the way over on the left-hand side. Then we have our bottom piece. And how do we know it's our bottom piece? It's because we have this little rabbet joint right here, right? So that's going to be in the bottom. And then we have our middle piece, which is going to go between those two, and it's going to give us two sets of shelves. The shelves are located here, and you can see all of these have the pocket holes in them except for the top. So we'll show you how we did the pocket holes, and also here, these are going to be the sides, and those have the pocket holes as well. So let's go take a look at how we created those, and then we'll get back to our video. Okay, so first we need a power drill. We've got a special bit that comes with the jig. And if you notice, it's got measurements on the side that tells the thickness of the wood. And then we have the pocket hole jig itself. And it also has measurements of how thick the wood is. And so we're going to be using 3/4 inch thick, so we'll need to move this up to the middle hole here. And we just do that by sliding. Okay, and we're ready to go. Then we have a clamp, which is what we're going to clamp the jig onto the wood with, and then we're going to drill the pocket holes. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take our jig. We've got it sized to be 3/4 inch, and this is our stop line. We're going to bring the stop line up against the wood. We'll center the jig over our lines here, and then we're going to take our clamp and we're going to clamp it to the wood. All right, make sure we're still lined up. Just move a little bit if we aren't. Then we're going to take our drill and our drill bit, put that in. Notice again, we're set to 3/4 inch because that's how thick our wood is. And then we'll go ahead and drill the hole. So as you can see, it created this hole here where the screws are going to go in at an angle, and it's going to come out through the middle of the wood here to fasten it to the other piece. So let's go ahead and do another one so you can see how we do it. We take the stop, put it up against the wood, place our clamp, and then we drill. That's two. We do our third. got our first side done. These small pieces are going to have 3 on each side, so this is going to take a while. I'll go ahead and get all these drilled, and then once they're all drilled, we'll be ready to do the assembly, the initial assembly of this base cabinet. Base cabinet assembly is going to include nails, the screws for the pocket screws, and also glue along the edges. So it should be pretty strong once we're done. All right, so some of the tools we're going to need today is we have this Kreg Pocket Hole specific screws for the thickness of the wood that we have, which is 3/4 inch. So we're going to use 1 1/4 screws. We have our speed square pencil. We have a tape measure, Gorilla Glue, which no gorillas were harmed in creating that glue, believe it or not. And then we have our drill, which will screw in these pocket hole screws. On the bottom here, we have our nail gun, which we're going to nail these pieces into place, not really for structural integrity, but just to kind of hold it so, you know, the glue sets. And then we'll set those screws after the fact. So as you can see, I've pre-marked all of the places where we're going to start our shelf dividers. And so the first thing we're going to do is just start screwing them in, and we'll build from the top down. So that, again, the top piece is the one that's laying right here with the marks on them, and we're going to go ahead and screw in the dividers. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run a bead of glue between these lines here, and we're going to set this divider with the holes facing this way. And then when we put the end on, we'll have the holes facing this way. So this way, when we do our prep for painting, we only have to work with every other cube to be able to, you know, to patch everything and sand it. So it'll make the prep a lot easier for painting. So let's go ahead and get going on this. So I've got 3 screws here. I've got my screwdriver. I have my Gorilla Glue. And we'll go ahead and run a small bead. Got to clean off the tip. There we go. Right. Then we'll carefully align our divider with our lines. We'll go ahead and drop in the first screw. Actually, we'll go ahead and put them all in. This way they're ready to go. All right, so we're lined up. We'll drive in our first screw. Drive in our second screw. And finally, our last screw. All right, we'll do the same for this next one. All right, lining up to our lines, removing any excess glue. Actually, I'll get a rag to do that later. Let's go ahead and get this one screwed in. Let me get some screws. All right, make sure we're lined up. Put in our first one. All right, I'll go ahead and put in the last one, and then we'll start working on the top piece. I'll also put on the side pieces. So next time you see it, we'll have all of these in place in addition to the sides, and then we'll put on the middle shelf that'll be there. As you can see, we've attached the middle shelf. We've also attached the additional partitions, and we've also attached the bottom shelf. And now what we're doing is we're going through and we're taking the pocket screws and screwing the partitions into the very bottom shelf. At this point, we're pretty much done with the base unit regarding the frame. We're going to have to come back and we're going to have to do patching to fill all the holes, getting it ready for paint and do prime. And then we're also going to attach some trim pieces to make it look much more finished. So hopefully that'll happen soon. And our next episode we'll start addressing the painting and priming. So as you can see, it's really coming together well. And thank you for your time. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, and to share with all of your friends. I'll stop talking now, and you can just kind of take a look and see what's going on.